Welcome children. Let's see our first chapter, sets. Here we are going to learn about what is set, the representation, two methods of set in this video. So before that, the concept of set serves as a fundamental part of the present day mathematics. This concept is being used in almost every branch of mathematics. Sets are used to define the concept of relational functions, which is our second chapter, and the study of geometry, sequences, probability, etc. requires the knowledge of sets. In this chapter, we discuss some basic definitions and operations involving sets. Sets and their representations. We learnt about the collection of objects of a particular kind, such as, suppose we take a number of cards, a group of cards which is called a pack of cards, a collection of cards, and a crowd of people, a cricket team, etc. In mathematics also, we come across collections of natural numbers, prime numbers, odd numbers, even numbers, etc. We note that each of the above example is a well-defined collection of objects. For example, odd natural numbers less than 10. That is, the elements are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. All the elements possess a common property. That is, they are the odd natural numbers which are less than 10. The second one, the rivers of India. The third one, the vowels in the English alphabet, namely A, E, I, O, U. No other letter possesses this property of the vowels in the English alphabet. So, the set is a well-defined collection of objects. We can see other examples of a well-defined collection of objects, that is various kinds of triangles, prime factors of 210, namely the factors of 210 are 1 into 210, 2 into 105, and it goes on. But we have the prime factors of 210, that is 2, 3, 5 and 7. And the next example is the solution of the quadratic equation. X square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So factorizing this quadratic equation, we get x minus 2 into x minus 3 equal to 0. Then the elements are 2 and 3. So the solution of the quadratic equation are 2 and 3, which is a well-defined collection of objects. Again, the collection of 5 most renowned mathematicians of the world is not well defined. How? Because the criterion for determining a mathematician as most renowned may vary from person to person. For example, when we take football players A, B and C, some people will like player A, some will like player B, and some will like player C. So it varies from person to person. So we can say it is not a well-defined collection. We shall say that a set is a well-defined collection of objects. Few more examples of sets. The symbols which are used to denote or refer to throughout this text. The symbols for the special sets. The set of all natural numbers denoted by capital N. The set of all integers, capital Z. Q, the set of all rational numbers. Capital R, the set of real numbers. Z plus, the set of positive integers. Q plus, the set of positive rational numbers. R plus, the set of positive real numbers. These are the symbols which are used for the special sets, will be referred to throughout this text. Next, what is set? Set is a well-defined collection of objects. the objects, elements and members of a set. Sets are usually denoted by the capital letters A, B, C, X, Y, Z, etc. The elements of a set are represented by small letters A, B, C, X, Y, Z, etc. These are the methods to write set. In the set V of vowels in the English alphabet, the set of vowels are denoted by capital V and the vowels are A, E, I, O, U, which are called elements. So I am repeating again, the set of vowels is denoted by capital V and A, E, I, O, U are the elements of a set. If A is an element of a set V, that is A, the vowel A is an element of set V, we say that A belongs to V. We are using here the Greek symbol epsilon to denote the phrase belongs to. Thus we write A belongs to V, but B does not belongs to V. Do we have any elements B in a set V? No. That's why we are writing B is not an element of a set V. We write B does not belongs to V. Let's see another example in the set P of prime factors of 30. Set of prime factors are denoted by capital P. So what are the factors of 30? Factors of 30 are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30. We have to write the prime factors of 30, which are 1, 3. This 1, 3 are called the elements. Then we can say 3 belongs to capital P. But 15 does not belongs to capital P. So we can say 1 also belongs to capital P. There are two methods of representing a set. The first method is roster or tabular form and the second one is set builder form. So in roster form, all the elements of a set are listed. The elements are being separated by commas and are enclosed within the braces. Let's see some example of writing in roster form. The set of all even positive integers less than 7. So we have to write the positive integers which are less than 7. So they are the elements are 2, 4, 6. Some more examples of representing a set in roster form are given below. The set of all natural numbers which divide 42 is, so writing these elements in the braces and the elements are separated by a commas. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 14, 21, 42. In roster form, the order in which the elements are listed is immaterial. The above set can also be represented as 1, 3, 7, 21, 2, 6, 14, 42. It's not necessary to arrange in order. The second example is the set of vowels in the English alphabet, which is A, E, I, O, U, which are written in the braces and the elements are separated by a commas. Let's see another example of roster form. The set of odd natural numbers is represented by 1, 3, 5, etc. The dots tells us that the list of odd numbers continue indefinitely. It may be noted that while writing the set in roster form, an element is not generally repeated. That is, all the elements are taken as distinct. For example, the set of letters forming the word school. So it has to be written in roster form. Here we have SCHOOL. So no need to repeat O again. Just we have to enter SCHOL or HOLCS any order, but no element should be repeated. So in roster form we learned that the elements are written in a braces with the commas separating the element. The second method of representing a set, which is set builder form. So V equal to X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. Here, how we have to read this? V is read as the set of all X such that X is a vowel of the English alphabet. The colon stands for such that. So representing a set of vowels in an English alphabet in set builder form. The set is represented as capital V, which is equal to the set of all X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. Let's see the second example. A equal to set of all X such that X is a natural number and X lies between 3 and 10. So what are the numbers which lies between 3 and 10? The numbers are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are the elements of the set A. A, B and C can also be represented in set builder form as follows. A equal to the set of all X such that X is a natural number which divides 42, and B equal to Y such that Y is an odd natural number. Let's see an example which I have written in roster form. Write the solution set of the equation x square plus x minus 2 equal to 0. So using the quadratic equation, we have to factorize this. So the solution of the given equation are x minus 1 and x plus 2, which is equal to 0. So we get x is equal to 1 and minus 2. We have to write these elements in the roster form within the braces. So 1 comma minus 2. Let's see another example of writing in set builder form. Example 3. Write the set A equal to 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, etc. in set builder form. So A equal to, we can represent this set as any variable as x, y, z, anything. So A equal to the set of all x such that x is a square of a natural number. So these numbers are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, which are square of a natural number. So I am representing this set as A equal to the set of all x such that x is the square of a natural number. Otherwise we can write this as A equal to set of all x such that x is equal to n square, where n belongs to capital N. Here capital N refers to a natural numbers. So that n is the square of a number. So we are taking small n as a natural number, any natural number which is the square of a number, where n belongs to capital N. So we learnt what is a set, representations, and the two methods of writing a set. So roster form and set builder form.